see that one too many times in Pro. We get the Poppy Copter charged up, and Garrick says, alright, you're coming with me, mate.
What the f? And now Poppy's cooked! Alright, before we jump into this video, I just want to give a massive shout out to the sponsor of this video, Displate. I've seen so many of you get your hands on Displates already, but here's a quick recap. Displates are metal posters with artwork from your favorite games, movies, comics, music, and more. I started using them many years ago to decorate my space easily. They're just super high quality, sturdy, and ridiculously simple to mount. And it's been awesome now being officially partnered with them for the past few years. Thanks to their unique magnetic mounting system, you do not need drills or tools. Just stick the protective leaf on your wall, place the magnet on top, and snap your Displate into place. That's just it. Swapping them out is just as easy, which makes changing up your setup whenever you feel like it way less of a hassle. They've got officially licensed artwork from tons of games like Elden Ring, World of Warcraft, Rust, Counter-Strike, and of course League of Legends. I've had a bunch of their designs for years now and they've held up perfectly. Plus there's loads of cool finishes and sizes to choose from, whether you want a matte, gloss, or the unique texture finish for that cool 3D effect. Big thanks to Displate for supporting the channel and the streams for so many years. I've been using them for many years as well. If you want the best discounts, just go to the checkout and use code Caedrel for the best available discounts. You can click the link in the description below. Enjoy the rest of the video. What's your prediction?
So we get into
my prediction is 3-1 G2. I think the G2 should... I don't know who has side selection. If KC has side selection, that helps a lot, because if G2's red side, they can ban out Kana pretty easily. But if they don't have red side, that's kind of annoying. Okay, Pantheon ban, new Nara ban. Annie ban. Okay. It's quite standard stuff now. It's like Azir, Pantheon and shit. Azir, Pantheon, Nara, whatever it is, Talia. Varus ban. Strange that they're banning Varus. Talia, Azir, Wukong open, Rumble open, Jace open. Good champs for KC, Talia ban. Yeah, they'll ban Azir less. They'll ban Azir less. Now I wonder what is gonna cook here, because there's a lot of mids. There's Yone, there's Orianna, there's Ryze, there's Galio, there's Wukong, there's Xin Zhao, there's Trundle, there's Sion, there's Rumble, there's Gwen, there's... Okay, they're gonna first pick Ori. Normally counters to Orianna are like Akali, and champions that are good into her are like Jarvan. But if you take Jarvan and then pick Orianna Wukong, that kind of sucks. So it might be good for them to take Wukong early or Jarvan early into it. Okay, we're going Caps LeBlanc game 1 into Orianna. Okay, this matchup, if he does it... Oh, he does. This matchup is good for LeBlanc if you get a lot of jungle attention. If you get a lot of jungle attention, this matchup's good. But you need Jarvan, you need like a really... You need a Trundle, you need like a really good early game jungler that can fuck the Orianna up. Poppy is okay, yeah. It's a flex as well, and it stops the counter to LeBlanc. It also means that it's very hard for KC to go Wukong or Jarvan now, because that would be ideal, right? You'd go Orianna Nocturne, Orianna Wukong, Orianna Jarvan. But now Poppy LeBlanc is really fucking annoying. I wonder if they'll pivot and play like Maokai here or something. I think Wukong Rumble is pretty easy to go here. Jarvan Rumble, but I just think that if you do that, you're just gonna lose, because they're doing it. Yeah, I hope they don't pick Jarvan or Nocturne or whatever, because I feel like there's... It's Kana Rumble? Yeah, Korean Rumble. But the thing is, BB will just play Galio or Ornn on 3 and he's probably fine. See, the thing is, the invitation into LeBlanc is Maokai and Vi and shit, but Poppy is stopping Vi really hard. Skarner. Yeah, they'll go Galio or Ornn on 3 here, G2, and I think they're pretty happy. The Poppy blocked every AD jungler they could pick. Yeah, not bad for G2 so far. They will need a lot of damage though. Okay, he just swapped the Kled. How do you practice versus this? You scrim in scrims, you play against Rumble and Gwen and Ambessa and Gnar and Renekton. You play against Orianna, Victor, Hwei, Akali. Now you're game 1 against like fucking LeBlanc and Kled. Ezreal Ben. Yeah. Ezreal Ben. What is a good AD for G2 on 4 here? I guess Jhin is not the best. Kai'Sa kind of fits. I mean, Xayah ban means Kai'Sa, right? But if they ban Kai'Sa, what are you gonna do? Let's say they ban Kai'Sa here, which they probably should. Oh, Corki on 4 is pretty good, yeah. Does Hansama play Corki? I'm sure he does. Oh, they ban Braum. Why do they ban Braum?
in the middle of a Kled, LeBlanc, and Poppy.
So they can blind support easier, but if they were going Kai'Sa, which they should, Kai'Sa Braum sucks.
But it doesn't feel like a great option, as you
But if they
say,
pick
most of
Corki,
the
when Kai'Sa, Brendan Braum's open, it's
carries have already
strong.
been taken out of the pool.
I mean, they're
If you
crazy
really
if they don't
want
take
to
the
look towards
Kai'Sa,
things,
right?
you could say something like the Ziggs
I wonder
that
if
can
Kalist
clear
goes
it right
Draven.
and push the
What happens if you go like
top side
Draven into this?
KC, the universal damage
Isn't
coming out
Draven
from the
like
bot side.
fucking
Kai'Sa's
great here?
stolen away by G2 as well,
And the
which
easy
makes it
option is just
even
go
harder
Corki
for
Bard
Kalist
or some
and
shit, or
KC to
Corki
find an AD carry
Nautilus.
that's suitable here.
But I think Draven would be fucking fun. I think it could be Corki Nautilus and Rel on 5 for G2. Because Nautilus pins down the LeBlanc and the Brown Bend makes it so you can blind it, yeah. So they'll probably go Rel on 5. Alright, let's get it.
Also for the World Championships over in China in a month of
G2 always brings fun to the draft. They always try things. I think it stems from...
season in 2015.
That's the one.
Didn't Falco and Caps.
Special one that was.
I also want to
Okay,
see that.
Poppy,
I'm gonna
Raptors
guess
to
between
Krugs.
KC and G2.
You want that level 4 for the second point of your flame spits to get things really rolling for that rumble mid lane. Early
Nice
chase
trading
makes
by
a lot of
Vladdy.
difference, actually. That's an important QW to land from Vladdy.
But the more
worst
HP
thing
you
that can
trade in
happen
this lane,
mid
the
lane
better it
is
is
you
for
get a
LeBlanc.
little
So
bit
you
of
really want to
HP
make sure you
from
min-max
LeBlanc,
your
and you
health
get the
bar to
wave
be
on
above
both
like
sides of the lane, so
60%
jump beyond it and
as
really
Orianna.
threaten kills. That is how LeBlanc
And
has
try and
operated
poke
for
LeBlanc.
as long as LeBlanc's existed, really. So keep your eyes out for that one. As it stands, Caps wants to shove it in, get himself some more
I
XP.
think that's Elderwood
Maybe get
LeBlanc.
himself a first back,
Oh,
and
nice
then
by
looks at
Vladdy. He
that
doesn't
freeze.
waste mana there on the
Runs
trade.
chains there onto C2.
He's out of
But two
potions,
chains
but
out,
so is
double distort
LeBlanc.
for the forward. Targamas,
It's
I think, put a little
Ravenborn
bit of
LeBlanc?
deep vision
Oh, okay.
down towards West.
I wouldn't hate Vladdy if he goes Roa tier this game.
We just want to in from Vladdy, but I
My
want to see
side
Caps
is
look for a
kinda
little
fine.
bit of a freeze and see if he can force
I
Vladdy
don't
to
see
overextend.
problemo.
This is
Be very happy.
No F from
that he's got
Pluto?
that push
Okay,
in.
big.
Yike path up towards this top side. It's going to look
Yike
for
wants the
Steel
Raptor
Bees,
respawn.
Razor Beaks
A
if
little
he
bit of
can
a
get
rat
it.
here.
Skewon is coming in. Caps has the wave in a good enough position to jump across here and try and impact the play.
Looks like it's going to be a jungle straight 1v1.
Nice,
for now. Caps
Skewon
could
gets
jump
all
forward
of
for
it,
a chain.
basically, apart
Not
from
going to
one
be the case
small
there.
one.
Skewon secures the Raptor.
He does, both of them using their smite there, so Skewon just slightly better timing on it. It's always really hard when the camp gets down to
Oh, the minions
just
didn't
above
die.
600 HP. It's like, oh, is the hammer shot going to do enough
Ooh,
damage?
Vladdy's
He's
playing this
auto
lane
smite.
pretty well, you know.
In the end, Skewon will
Like,
be happy as
he's in a
Vladdy
really
picking
good
up
spot.
his early camps and going back through his full rotation without
Oh,
backing
another
here,
great
actually. He's
trade.
back up at the Krugs. So
This
he's
can be a
looking
bit of a
for
tricky
a
lane
slightly more
early for Orianna if you take some
expensive
bad...
purchase than Yike has acquired with that
You do
giant
some
spell.
bad QWs or whatever, you fuck your
Vladdy's
mana
actually
or you
completely
get a
fine
few
this
chains
mid
in the
lane as
face,
well.
you can die very
High on his
easily.
minions, the chain can't cleanly
But
land.
now he's
This
in a great
laning
spot.
phase really
Do wanna
Caps
look
had to
at
take a
little
pretty
bit the
bad
Kalist
base.
versus
Yeah, he's going
another
Roa
French AD
tier
carry
build.
that has just won the hearts and minds over years. When I think of the iconic French players, I think of
Kana
players like
oops
Sarge,
top
Yellow
so he
Star,
can
and
save
Hans Sammer's
TP,
on
I
that
presume.
list. Kalist versus Hans Sammer, they
Look
are
at
icons
Orianna's
in this
items.
role.
Can she die?
And, you know, they've now played for titles against each other as well. And Hans Sammer
This is
has
kind of what you need to build as
quoted,
Orianna.
you know,
think of
He can
both
stand there
of
and
the
auto-attack him
threats
because
these
of
teams at the
Orianna
moment.
passive.
KC versus G2 who will win.
50-50.
I feel it hasn't updated, or it's just very, very even as Skewon and LeBron look for a fight in the
Oh,
mid
he
lane.
missed Q
They're
flash.
jumping onto Vladdy, who does flash away,
This
but
is
it
exactly what
gets knocked
G2 need. They need to
back.
unlock Caps.
Skewon will get first blood
They need to
G2.
kill mid.
Well, managing
Yeah, the
his
lane
way,
was going
but
so
all
good
it
until
takes
now.
is one mistake, and Caps on LeBlanc pounces. Is walking into Yikes though.
He's going to get hooked up
Yeah,
here.
but it's a level 5
Doesn't have the
Skarner.
mimic, but does have his flash. There's a chain coming out as LeBron comes in just to make sure
Level 5
his
Skarner.
mid laner gets away.
Yeah, Caps base timing is
begun by
good.
Skewon.
Drake
Level
started
6
is a
already has
bit
the
psycho.
tunneler.
Really keep an eye now
He gets them
on
here, Yike, I
this
think.
flashless Orianna,
Oh,
because you can return
yoinkies.
to that. Of course,
No Hex Flash on
trying to
Poppy.
keep himself.
The sigil of malice
Sometimes you just have
afterwards, and so
to
because of that, Vladdy
walk up
can
and
just
see what happens.
shepherd his does need to be
The Nautilus
protected
value is pretty
over
high
these
on the
next
LeBlanc a
4
little bit
minutes
later.
or so.
From here, the LeBlanc is
LeBlanc
very,
skin
very
is
scary
cool.
as we've
With the bottom side,
Kalist
drops
is a
up to
dirty
10
emote
seconds,
spammer.
makes perfect distraction
Have
tactics,
GT done the
making
thing
sure
again
Yike
where they've
can
made us
get
all
two
think they're actually good, but they're
of
actually aren't?
those grubs. Looking for the second, holding onto the smite.
They
for
have
that
Kled
third.
ult, they can play this here,
The grub
G2.
heals up, but they should get the smite. Hook lands onto LeBron. Targamas forcing.
that point,
Yeah, but
the
G2's
theory
comp
stands,
needs
right?
to
So
do
G2
things
choose
early.
not to
So
contest
they've lost
that.
3
Again,
grubs,
this is
they
not
haven't
really
done
where they
Drake.
want to fight. KC, if they
They
keep
killed
bringing
mid
them to
once,
objectives,
but it
that
didn't
will
really
be a
do
problem
much.
in the future.
Vladdy wants to keep Skewon at bay. Shadowing strike into the crash.
That's
down,
more
will
like it.
interrupt
They
the
should play
Valkyrie.
this.
Exhaust down on Hans Sammer. Counter exhaust onto Kalist. Hans Sammer has
He's
that
scared.
kinetic, but they don't want to go any further.
Hans
They
Sammer
will
is scared of
accept that
Skarner.
Kalist is
Just gonna have to
Also,
take
Kalist is
those
quite high up
summons.
in
What's
levels.
Up next, especially with bot lanes on the other side of the map, they often be a lot of your DPS.
Knight coming in, Lebrov with the shadowing strike, needs
Lebrov
to dodge away
might
from
die.
the impale, uses the heal for the movement speed, but is slowed up by Yike. Lebrov now on the wrong side of the rift. The hook lands as well from Targamas. Hans Sammer trying to trade back. back in. Yike still
He's
holding
bought a
on
lot
to
of
that
time here,
Peloton
Lebrov.
Summer. He's able to survive. Keeper's verdict. No one guilty. Skumon lands the slam into the wall. Yike down.
There's
to
no
200.
way
Skumon
Yike just
unstuck.
dies here. That is so sad for Kalista.
To mow him down. Yike dies.
Oh
G2
God.
find their second
comes to make
And now
his
Kalis
own.
is gonna get
KC
cancelled on his
down
base.
2
He's gonna
kills
lose
now
top
in this early
wave.
game, and they're gonna get forced away from this top turret. We would have really liked to have some pressure in here to use
Well,
those
bot lane
clubs
just got a
they
bit
earned
cooked.
before. They can't
Kalis
do
had
so.
an XP
Instead,
lead and a
they'll lose
small
some
CS lead, but now he's
time
lost it all.
and some farm.
Such an impact.
Now they
on
really
this
need to start
Poppy.
rolling Drakes here,
Has
G2.
had some
The sad thing for KC is that's off the back of a play that they made.
Ahead, it makes it even
They went for that.
For you to find those skirmishes.
All
And
the
Poppy is just
got it.
so good. Apart from laning,
Kana's
which
kind
obviously
of
is a
winning,
skill in of
but he's
itself.
playing...
Puts the equalizer down. Yike
I don't know, does
looking
PP
for
die?
something
No, he
here.
doesn't,
Broken
right? He gets back on his
About
bike.
half that meter
There's no
build
wave.
back up. He can pop out his pistol.
The Poppy's
Heal
really
up
strong.
some more of it from the minions. Skewmon
He doesn't have
just
smite.
waiting here.
Doesn't have
Yike
his smite.
doesn't have his smite, as you say. Yike has his. Yike backing away a little bit.
Yeah,
Skewmon
smite in like
about
3 seconds.
2
Nice,
seconds away.
To be honest, probably don't
Caps
want
has
to
his
walk
first
in there
item
when
base
around
soon.
the corners, the Orianna with the shockwave, which
BB.
even though it has a catalyst and a tier behind it, it's still enough to
BB.
make you think twice.
Oh
Blade.
god, it's a
Seconds
horror.
actually, you can probably remount that, but
He has to
HP's
flash
getting
on him,
a
I
little
think, if
bit
he wants
low
to get back on his
the point
bike.
where you get a bit
Otherwise, he
worried
just
for
has
it.
to back.
Should be set. They need to get
400
to
gold
the
lead in
fight
top.
later. That is the goal for them.
Easy if it's Caps to
Yeah.
step in and out of vision. You see it a lot
Roa,
with Twisted
Orianna.
Fate, with Rise,
KC
with
just
Talia,
need to
and
scale.
obviously with the LeBlanc.
BB TP's back with his fucking item. Or he goes bot actually. Kai'Sa takes over top. No item yet. They're gonna lose these pinks soon though, G2, which is gonna suck. They can't really do anything with it.
That G2 could take one
Both
knowing
pinks
that
are
they could
dead.
have a numbers advantage.
And like to play around
It's a
the
Herald
next
fight,
objective set
but
up.
Broken
They're
Blade has no
getting
TP. I
towards
guess
the
he can
point where they
shift up.
can start to
Skewmon will be able to
Kalist
steal
is
away
still
this
300
blue.
gold up. He
Yike is
saved
on
it a bit.
the bottom
Title fight of the
I'm
Herald
waiting
one.
for a fist fight.
20 seconds
I
in.
was promised
KC
a
feel
fist
like
fight.
They can contest. Do they want to contest?
I
think they're
want
getting
my
towards
fist
the
fight.
point where they
Mid laner has already
I guess
been
it is
chunked
game
in
1 of
Caps.
a Worlds
Doing
qualifier, so
exactly what he
everyone's a
needs
bit
to at
chill.
this moment. It's
can fly to one side of the fight. KC must approach at the right time.
Keeper's verdict.
Oh, he got... Wait, Poppy knocked the Skarner with the ult. What? He yeeted himself. What the fuck? I've never seen that. I've seen Poppy knock away Skarners with ult. I've never seen them do it to themselves. What?
Kana's looking for lives. LeBron has to flash away. He's burning. Should have the movement
What
speed
the
to get out of this one. Kana wants the flame splitter again, but he doesn't have a scrap shield in time. And the remap from
He sent himself.
They have to go through pass one.
What?
Poppycopter charged up, and Yike says, all right, you're coming with me, mate.
What the fuck? And now Poppy's cooked.
And then suddenly, you know,
She
the
can't block
disengage
for anyone,
hasn't worked
and
for
she has to
G2.
eat an ultless and flash.
Tidal
She's
goes
just
in
dead.
the wrong direction. Hansama
Triple
losing a load
shockwave.
of HP. The shockwave comes through. The equalizer comes through, and this is the
KC's
groups
team
up
fight is way
which
better,
KC were waiting for.
and their scaling is
G2
really
should have
strong.
known this
G2
is what
hasn't
KC
really
were
done
waiting
much in
to
this early
fight them,
game.
and they're
G2 lost the Drake. They lost the
Grubs.
Grubs. They lost the Herald. And they're playing LeBlanc Poppy. You can look at the gold and be like, but it's fine, isn't it? Ooh, it's not the best at all.
They need a little bit more
That
out of this
Orianna
early game. I'm wondering
is
now
getting
what's going to
really
happen now.
tanky, and
They do
she's
have a
scaling
slight
super
good lead
hard.
onto LeBlanc,
Corki's
but it doesn't
scaling
feel like
really
it's
hard.
Game changing right now. Real credit to KC.
They're gonna run out of damage
letting
if
this
they don't
early
randomly
game,
get
taking
Kai'Sa really
the
fed.
blows where they can, and then waiting till that
And
groups
then
up
people will
fight,
write this.
playing towards the
Why
win
do
conditions.
you
That is
hate
actually- It
G2?
doesn't seem like it's a huge thing all the time, but surviving these lanes and getting through to that.
Game bad equals you hate them. It's my fault actually that they're behind. Just so you know, I completed Poker Rogue today. Just want to make that announcement. Oh, Labruv positioning. But Vladdy has flash. And Nautilus ult is good. Nautilus will die, I think. Yeah, they need to start playing a bit faster, G2. You can see how fast and desperate they're getting. Start making plays. They need to make these plays or the game is cooked. They need to dive the Orianna right now. They need to kill the Orianna. They need to get the fuck out. Oh my god, it's so sketchy, all of this. Rumble's here. Rumble ult was awful. Broken Blade's like running for his life. Maybe he can get on his... No, he can't. Okay, they got a kill. Back here, KC. I like this play by Labrov a lot. Very good play.
Didn't, of course, spot the hidden rel in the bush. You were just saying it's Labrov's first game of it in this split, but, you know, every support.
This Poppy ult was also good. He like ults Yike out of the wall.
And Yike being that, Poppy ult this time actually gets the disengage value they want, allows them to get the isolated
I just
kill.
think maybe the
This is
Orianna was a
point
bit
where
too
they
much.
go a little too far, though.
I think they could just
You
force a
have to
tier
take
1
the small
top.
wins sometimes, and I wonder
and
whether
to be
this
bot
was
with
just
the
a
Blanc
little
or
too
something.
ambitious.
I think it definitely was. If Broken Blade had charged a little bit more towards the tower, so Vladdy couldn't dodge it.
This is a really good Atacant force. It's free,
making sure
and they'll get
that
out.
Skewmon doesn't have an easy
Caps was
avenue
spot,
to
rush
approach
it.
this. Ready, gone,
Just get it and run.
onto the enemy jungle.
Also, they get some tower damage
Uh-oh.
for the objective trade. Any other kind of fights coming through? We're all sticking around on
G2
top
wants
side.
the force.
Labrov's
cooked.
Kalist
is dead. Knockback hits Rumble. Onto the Nautilus. Hansama has no ult though, he's a bit stuck. He has flash, flash is down, Kana kills him. Oh, Kana. Oh, Broken Blade. Nice dead. Started off good, but it's not enough. I think Hansama, actually it doesn't matter where he flashes, you know. It doesn't really matter where he flashes. Kana is doing the thing again where he just pisses everyone. Cap's got Rabadons, but G2 is really running out of time. Seraphs is gonna get picked up for Orianna right now. Two more stacks on the Roa. Muramana complete, 2-item Corki, Zhonya's on Rumble. It's getting hard for G2. Oh, I think Hansama clicks. Oh, it's hard, you know. I think he has to click into the Orianna, but he clicks down into Rumble. Then maybe it's winnable.
Above has to cleanse away, knocked up, does still have the heal, will dash across this wall with the crash down.
Caps could cheat a top tier one now.
Heroes and our villains, I suppose, on the other side of it.
Bought a blasting one, he can W the hook.
He's got to get something on that head of his.
They've got to have at least one headpiece. The Drake has been started here by G2. KC
As long as, I mean, Nautilus has no ult actually.
Oh
my god, yike, why are we doing that? Rumble is not bad, it slows them a lot. Caps ult's out, Hansama just gets hooked and dies. Caps is gonna die as well, maybe. Skewmon's cooked. He's a very fast Poppy though, he can actually get out. He has Blue Smite, fucking OP item. He's fine. Ooh, he's getting TP'd on though. He could E a minion and then like flash out.
A free ticket away for Skewmon here. He can dash onto you and then flash over the
Does he have
top
phase rush
if it
again?
comes
No, he
out.
doesn't.
Vladdy does get the slow
He's
with
dead
the
now.
dissonance, and that will be
No
enough
Baron for a
to
minute
spell
though,
the
so they
end
can't
of
really
Vladdy.
do much with it.
Vladdy
3-item
10 seconds on
Corki.
his Rod of Ages, and the
There's so many
Synaptic
threats on
base all
KC, who do you
upgraded.
kill? I guess Orianna is the
Dashing
least of
forward.
your worries, but that
Sigil
Orianna is
Mammoth
almost level
Targus,
16.
and then just Corki. Even if he's dying
Broken
early
Blade's
on,
a full level
Rob
down
has
as
a
well.
big flank here, but KC are wise to it. Magnustorm coming in.
Oh my god, Hans is in tower range. What? What?
And cooked underneath the turret. Broken Blade now charging away. Cowards, you cry! As Scarlet runs away himself. Equalizer down. Ishtal's impact from Yike. It's gonna
Well,
be 3
this
for
game's
KC.
cooked. They're outscaled and they're gonna lose
G2
Baron
took a
now.
bite.
I wonder if Hans thought that mid-tier 1 was dead, because he is diving way too far. I think the fight is probably fucked anyway. I think the fight is kind of fucked anyway. Let me see it again. I think Labrov's try is not bad, you know. They have to try and fight because they're just getting outscaled. They go in. I think if there's no tower there, I think it's still fucking awful. What do you do as G2 now? Do you just send another fight straight away? Why are you saying Caedrel Sama? My Kai'Sa's crazy, chat. You haven't seen my Kai'Sa. You don't want that smoke. My Kai'Sa. Well, Caps, your best bet now is hopefully someone face checks you and you can one-shot them. But yeah, Vladdy's been grouping a lot, that's why he lost a lot of minions. The good news for G2 is Kana lost Rumble now, I guess. But he's still got like Jace and Renekton and Gwen and Ambessa, and but at least one's gone. Gnar and Aatrox.
So Caps just can't sneak behind them.
At least one of them's gone.
Slammed into the wall, the equalizer goes down, Caps immediately vacates the vicinity. LeBron, AC are beginning to collapse. Caps going to lead them on a merry chase.
It's a waste of time to chase him.
Since
BB's going to bust out the Warwick.
As Caps would like someone in your group that really challenges you. Is it better to wait for playoffs so you can ride the momentum high? As Targamas is chasing onto Broken Blade here. Charge away, but
really?
Targamas flashes in front of it. Depth charge coming out as well. The Keeper's Verdict being channeled by Skewmon.
Oh, nice one by Skewmon. Oh, he's dead. But Kalist's damage is fucking high. Oh my god, that Cork E. Why is G2 drafting like it's a Game 5 Fearless? I don't know, I think they've been practicing this, they tried it, it didn't work. So they go next game, try something else I guess. I still think G2's fine. They'll lose this game obviously. G2's gonna miss Worlds. Well, whoever loses this series plays against Vitality. So I think they're fine.
With the way that trade has gone.
And then if they win that, they will play against either PX, Koi, or Fnatic. And if they win that, they go to Worlds.
In this game, LeBron. Caught out a little bit by Targamas. Caps jumping onto Kalis will land the chains, but doesn't get much more. And you can see an order with that Trinity Force enough to take Caps down to about 500 HP.
But he has a lot of health and the Seraphs.
So tanky. Broken Blade now left on
Yeah, it's a mess.
lonesome, has to flash the wall, but
It's a mess.
Still have Shockwave. After everything has been used, they can still just ward them off.
Yeah, it's just gone. There's the hook going out. Skuma dies.
Maybe Vladdy's dead, actually.
Equalizer as well. Vladdy falling so low. He will die in the end. To Skumon's damage.
Oh, he's out there.
Flash away. The Baron secured.
You know, they try and go for one of these again.
Doesn't really
Desperate
matter,
plays.
though.
That is what they've been reduced to.
Might
Trying to
get a
look for these
dragon off
individual
that.
picks around the place, but
Maybe.
in credit to Vladdy
X for
here,
doubt,
I mean,
though.
a lot of people
They should try something, though,
Dragon's
G2.
now alive.
100%.
KC will come
Oriana's
to play
dead.
around
Have to
this
kill
2G2.
Corki.
Half out
Have
from
to
the
kill
jungle. It's
Corki.
not a great start.
Rel Flash.
Still has a quarter of the timer on his
No
cooldown
Poppy
for
ult,
his
though.
charge and no TP. He's going to have to leave that super minion in the base, hitting those Nexus towers. Yike going forward. Caps look for Kana. Flashes away, but the stopwatch will stop the chain.
Not a bad engage. It's a big stun, but
three here. Impaled just short of Hans Summer.
can't really follow it up. Nice
Nice
redemption. Yeah, Caps can't do anything now. Maybe they descended here still. Oh my god, he stole it. Jesus.
And now KC continue to advance. Broken Blade jousting forward. Hans Summer low.
They're so outscaled, it's crazy. And they're 9k down, but still.
The chains onto Targamas. Broken Blade. Scarlet has left him. And so will the last beat of his heart. Broken Blade down. KC pushing forward.
I mean, he tagged Kai'Sa.
The redemption coming out as well just to heal him up, but a TP behind. Can Skumon defend Hans Summer here? Targamas, death charge. Skumon needs to stand in the way, but he doesn't get there in time. The killer instinct.
GG.
Instinct only for the grave. Caps tries to get another chains, but it's only
All
on
right.
doesn't even get through his
Something tells me
shield.
this is going to be a pretty
KC
long
just
series.
marching through the base at this point.
I think G2 need
Skumon
better
slams
tools.
into his own
This is a
nexus,
very, like,
and G2 are left rattled.
win in the first 20 minutes kind of game.
A real reality check for G2. A raw
KC played it well. Vladdy did pretty well.
What a dominant game.
His lane was strong.
Caps trying to do
Good
everything
itemization.
can to
He
find
grouped a
anything
lot,
out of
dropped
this game,
minions.
but he'll lose his life at the end of it. The blue wall stands
Yike had a happy little
tall
accident
as
gank from
KC
top
go
lane
on
that
and on.
almost lost the game, but
Now, I'm not sure G2
yeah, good
expected
stability.
a game like huge
Good stability, good
statement
game.
in game one. Perhaps giving us some thoughts about the strength of these groups and definitely the strength of KC. Very cohesive game plan. Wait until the grouped up fights and make the most of it.
Also just an evolution of KC from what we saw of them in the summer regular season. We'll be right back after this break. Don't you dare go anywhere.
this is the thing with G2. I said it before. It's like 2 months. And they've beaten BDS, SK, Heretics, and Fnatic. Alright, we're in draft. What is this? Wait, G2 chose red side. Okay, I mean, they'll probably ban Talia again. You force the Azir ban, and then you first pick the Wukong, I guess, right? Or are they gonna first pick Maokai and play some kind of freaky draft? Because that forces G2 to take away Jace. Nope, they're gonna take the Wukong. Alright. So G2 are gonna have to match this with like a Xin Zhao or a Jarvan, depending on if they want to pick jungle on 3 or not. Because mid lane right now, Ryze is very strong because Oriana is out. But is G2 the team to play Ryze? Because I feel like G2 would play Anivia into Ryze. The crowd is pumping. They're gonna want to Victor. I hate G2 with a passion. The reason they're doing this, I think, is because Vladdy is a Victor main. They're trying to deny it from Vladdy. What could you take here? I mean, Nautilus is out, so Bard value, Rakan value very high. There's the Xin Zhao match into Wukong. Here, I think KC can cook a bit. You could go like Galio here and a very heavy carry top like Galio Renekton. You could just match the Victor with a Ryze yourself and play like Ryze. Could pick full bot lane as well. Okay, Rakan. I like Rakan a lot with Wukong. I like Rakan Galio. I like Rakan Ryze. Rakan Akali. Okay. You should match support here. I don't think they'll go Lulu on 3, even though it's good against Akali Rakan. I think they are more likely to go... I mean, Bard is shit. Nautilus is out. This Rakan 1-2-3 is a bit scary. Could either pick top and empower or just match support. Alistar. Oh, it's not the best for G2.
craft good disengage. The
But it's a
Alistar
good
can be
champ.
that. You use combos.
I guess the
It makes it
Akali's a
much harder
flex.
to get clean engages through that.
Bens, I mean, you could ban Zaya. It's a decent ban. You could ban... I don't know, actually, what does Kalis play? I don't really think about tops, to be honest, unless you want to take away Gwen or some shit if you're scared of it. And Bessa makes me think that BB wants to pick Sion on 4. Normally you pick Yorick into Ambessa, but Yorick ban makes me think of Jace. This makes me think of Sion, this makes me think of Jace. Do you like the new skin Splash Art? I don't know, do you guys like the new Sinzao? I don't really mind. Ezreal ban. Yeah, I mean, Ezreal Rakan is a bit annoying for Alistar, sure, I see that. I wonder if KC, they do ban Zaya because they're scared of it being denied. So I think Cassante Sion is what BB's looking at, I presume. Jace is probably what Kana's looking at. For AD, I think, what is there? There's Jhin on 4 here for Hansama. Or there's... I don't like Siri. Sivir is okay, yeah, Sivir is fine. Yeah, I mean, I think they will probably pick Sion or Cassante on 5 here. For sure. Draven, maybe not. Is Kana really gonna pick Jace here? I feel like BB's the kind of guy that if he picks Sion top here, Kana, then BB just locks in like Trundle top. Or Mundo or some shit, so I'd be careful. I think Jace maybe is his best. Aurora, yeah, also a good carry top. Does BB have a champ that cooks Aurora? Probably not. I think he's gonna go Cassandra or Sion, yeah. The coach is allowed to use AI drafting tools. I think AI drafting is probably really dog shit right now, isn't it? AI drafting sounds fucking awful right now. For solo queue it's probably good, but for pro play, chat, AI drafting in solo queue is much more measurable than in pro play. Because in solo queue it's like, they pick this champ, do this, or it's like, you have this champ, do that, that's it. Alright, lock in. What? Victor? OMG? Yikes, very rangy comp on KC. I have to believe that G2 takes this one, says Nathan Hawkins. Caedrel, well, Caedrel chat. Well, Kana is going to blast top in isolation. And Sama is using his timings to hit the enemy champs instead of minions. I mean, Kana is just, I mean, he runs the region a bit in top lane. It's crazy though, like, what do you do? One game he's going to get Rumble, the next game he's going to get Aurora, then he's going to get Jace, then he's going to get Gwen, then he's going to get Ambessa, then he's going to get Renekton, then he's going to get Gnar, and it's like, you can't really stop him. You can try your best to get a good matchup, but I feel like Vladdy's doing pretty well in this lane again. Can be a bit of an annoying lane for Akali to play. God, top is just cooking. Like, I'm surprised G2 aren't trying to swap early. I feel like G2 is the team that loves to swap around the map and cook something up. It's Conqueror Akali, no electric. Pressing R on Akali here feels quite nice, but he can't. Oh, that ward. Owa, 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 owa. They're still playing bot side. BB's just sitting here in a miserable lane. Kana has 2 pots, neither side has TP. The good news is BB has 1 pot, 2 biscuits. Jungle roll.
Quite a way away, currently only near the red buff. Hansama forced back a little bit because control down in the tri-bush. Targamas goes in, exhaust onto Skewmon.
Need to finish this quick because Vladdy's coming.
The last one of these. Skewmon looking for the
oh my god, he stole it.
He's just Skewmon's father, it seems. LeBron hit with
first blood to Vladdy.
And it's a perfect execution from Vladdy that kills off the cow.
1.2k lead in 7 minutes. Mid ahead, bot ahead, top ahead, dragon stolen. Oi oi oi. Yikes, having a great smite series. Now a Grubs fight is very difficult through mid at least. I also think Sinzao no flash. This could be very annoying with Victor basing. Maybe just 1 and out for G2 here.
Yeah. First one goes
1 and out is all right.
I think Skewmon smiting the first one kind of implies, hey, we don't really want to contest the next 2. They'll pull this last one out.
Little rats are cancing his base. Vladdy needs to recall, 100%.
As Mites stopping the recall from Skewmon. Does hit level 7 now. Doesn't have his
G2 needs to be really careful walking up here.
G2, this is similar.
I'm not sure what they're doing. Just fucking base. What are you doing?
To the movies, they bought a ticket, they bought the popcorn, and they're just spectating as KC take the 2 grubs.
I like to call it Safari League of Legends. Yeah. Well, we've got an animal going in right there. The cows on the rampage.
Goes back out with the Cyclone there. LeBron going in, pops that Unbreakable Will. Arcane Storm coming out
Victor
as well.
No ult.
Not really much happening there.
Kalist is here. Alistar no ult. Xin Zhao has ult. The thing here is Vladdy is sitting on a lot of gold. I don't know how much gold exactly. Wait. Oh, if he hit that Q flash, maybe? Oh no. If he hit the Q flash, he would kill him. And he would actually save his whole lane phase. So close. Kimon takes the blue. Yeah, Vladdy really needs the base.
Just look down at... No, it switched over to the card. Alright, it switched away from it. You can see it was there. Hang on, Vladdy goes in.
Yeah, Vladdy looking for this, but he has to dash away and dives to summon area.
Vladdy? Well, Fixer just got a kill, so I think Caps is very happy.
Interesting so, because
he's scaling to infinity. He just bought a full rocket belt. I think he saw Sin below him and thought, if I ult flash down and ult back, I can actually escape. But he took a tower shot. Is it an easy Drake for KC? I mean, top lane is moving down. No, he's not. Xante's going back. But I think Kana can move down. There's no TP flank though. God, I hate it when top is just in isolation. Because obviously in isolation, the Aurora is going to win. But one swap, one gank, one force of flash, one force of ult. It can really make Xante's life so much easier. But this game is just 4v4. G2 is positioned for the Drake. I wonder if it's because it's Sundered Sky, Xin Zhao, who's a level up. I think the jungle diff is giving them the Drake. If Kana moved down, they could probably get it, KC, but he's not moving, so... Now it's gone. And Kana's late on the move. You see Kana? A bit late. So they lose Drake. I wonder if Wukong has Triforce in base. He does, yeah. They had a big jungle item and they didn't have their top, so I get it. Oh, Skewmon, that's a bit crazy. There's Hex Gates on the map. Alright, Xante has an item now to make his life a lot easier. So it's one Drake apiece, 2 grubs to KC. Gold lead to KC basically is the Aurora. Pretty even coming into the Herald fight if it's 4v4.
I was told no capes. He has decided on a couple of them.
Sivir and Zeri pretty similar. But it's crazy how much solo XP Kallista's had, right? He's level 10 soon.
Looking around the corner here, Targamas and Yike going out together. The quickness coming out. Hansama flashes. Good reaction by Hansama. But this is cooked now for G2. No Sivir flash, no Alistar ult. I think if he doesn't flash there, he's getting blasted.
This was the one that should start to turn and burn after that.
Skewmon wants to fight. He has Sundered Sky.
Yeah, Skewmon still has the Crescent Guard here, so it can be a little bit more aggressive. Caps coming in first. Yike on the
Wukong no ult. Reset Herald. Labrov's running out of base. Caps is giving top wave for this. It should be worth it. They get it easy. Okay, G2 fight back a bit. They get Herald. Not bad.
Up towards this top side.
So you wonder if we're still going to get a contest here. And you can see there's a wall right onto Hans. And this wall is so dangerous, especially for Hans.
There's no flash here. He has Ghost though.
Looking for Hansama. They don't get in range.
The Ghost is saving him there.
And that's the between
no ult on Aurora too.
Used the halfway mark
Drake's up.
of the rift, and that's because G2
someone's gotta give, right? Someone's gotta send it.
As we see G2 still on the Drake. Hexgate from
Oi, Kana. Oh my god, Kana, big burst. Oh, Targamas perfect. And Vladdy too.
Down, KC find the first. Broken Blade's gonna go all out and pull across the wall. Kana, but they just don't have the damage on him right now.
Kana dead. Caps alive. 2 for 1 in favor of KC. Yeah, really well played. The fight there by Kana. Really well played. He did so much damage. His positioning was great. Targamas follow-up was good.
The ultimate at the start of this play. Well, he gets a great angle just without that. Fires the shotgun into both carries. We were just saying how much damage that Aurora can do.
Both carries take a lot of damage. Targamas follows. Vladdy flash Q, dead.
Sadly, Hansama does not have anything to outplay that with.
Yeah, it just doesn't have enough people to support him.
I mean, Kana can't really live after that. I mean, he could have maybe flashed a bit different. Actually, gets W flashed by Xin Zhao. G2 have clicked Atakan. Labrov should headbutt Wukong here.
1,000 gold in the hole. Hex flash away from Labrov.
Oh, good grab kill.
KC only have 3 players here, and that Atakan is already down to 3,000 HP. Yikes, use the decoy. The Atakan secure.
No smite.
G2 will look to try and escape. Skewmon with the
Labrov has no ult, he can't fight here. Oh, the Cassante! The Cassante fried! The Cassante did a lot there. Good job, BB.
Get a little bit of
Good job, BB.
back in the game.
Look,
Very nice.
This series has largely been about Canada so far, but BB holds the door.
This is giving
shut.
Victor a lot.
Fantastic
Oh,
Lavrov
Labrov has
now in
ult.
danger, though.
Yeah, caught out. He's going to try and knock Targamas across the wall.
Doesn't
here.
go over the
That
wall.
is just
Labrov
too
just
big.
dies. He's giving
This
Victor a
gets
lot of
another
time here,
power
though.
coming in from the side. The Rifto charges in for a mid-lane tower.
G2 rather.
It's a bit- a little
Caps
bit
is
of
getting
damage onto
really
that tier
strong.
2.
So
I think
G2
Vladdy overforced a
big
bit
series
there.
of plays for this.
So that fight was a
That is
good
now
force by
obligation.
G2 because they were like,
As long as
obviously it was to do with tempo, but
Use crutch words, 'cause we've already, like, we've
I
done that the whole
think
time.
that Vladdy really wanted to force, but Yike didn't have ult, so he couldn't help him. So he just died with him.
Yeah,
Six
as
as
But I don't
well
think
as
we'll get a
well.
replay of it
In the
because for some reason
meantime-
the replays just don't
time
happen.
after time.
Yeah,
Do
Caps is
Kalist
getting
and
super
Hansama
OP. Look at the level
survive
difference between him and
and
Akali.
their fun is enough for them. Alongside that, Caps farming up.
Kalist
on
is
this.
so cocky there, by the way. It's
Kalist!
crazy.
Oh, the exhaust
He
down
should
as well.
die
He's
for
still
sure.
gonna
Like,
take it
what is he
out.
doing?
Targamas trying to get in with the quickness as well, but he just can't get there quickly enough.
He's playing so
And that's what I
cocky.
was talking about.
What?
Kalist is dead, you have no damage. Caps with a double. A brace for him.
They're all. It's over. What? That's it.
KC.
They can't
I
end.
mean,
But
you
like,
blink and you
what
miss
the
it, the
fuck
blue
is
wall
KC
goes
doing? They should
away.
get a bot tier 2 after this.
Great pick-off from Lavrov.
Can they get bot tier 2?
Splats
Maybe not.
Kalist as he tries
But
to
what are they?
wall
What are
right,
they?
and
What are
the
they?
bots
They're
outballing
so
as well.
cocky what they're
Gives
doing on
G2
mid-wave.
a huge power play.
They're like
3,000 gold.
He's walking up
Now
like
the
he's gonna kill them.
advantage for them. G2
Can they get this bot tier 2?
Massively that tier
Oh,
2
bot tier
tower
2 would be
in
massive.
mid
They
now
just went
gonna
from
be
1k to like
3.7K.
4k gold after this tier 2.
Get out on the map.
Yeah, so actually staying quite a long time has now left them in a bit of a
Okay,
problem.
Lavrov
because they
is
haven't been able to retreat.
actually
LeBron has to burn the
dead
flash, but he's gonna burn down
for some
anyway.
reason.
Kalist gets
He
their
walked in
timer.
and
They
did
lost
the
their
hit the
tempo
barrel.
by staying
I'm
around
calling
for
it the
that
barrel
bot
now
tier
for the
2.
rest of the year.
And then we saw LeBron trying to get
So
back.
what is
Now gonna
Kalist's
get vision
logic
down.
here?
Have another look at this.
He has to catch the wave.
I mean, just Kalist trying to escape
But, like,
a
why
little
is
bit
he-
further and
Oh
splattered
my
into the
god.
wall. Has nothing left after that point. No summers. The double burn from the Victor.
He's like fighting
More
them.
than enough to get the Dragon. KC
Ooh, Lavrov
might
has
be able to
TP.
take a fight here.
No flash,
Alright,
but
is
the strength
Skewmon gonna win a smite fight today?
5,000 now.
Because he's 0-3 right now.
There's no vision. LeBron finally puts a ward in there. Between worlds goes Kano, immediately locked up, knocked up, and taken out.
Now he's
The
1-3.
smoke goes down, and it's
GG.
this time.
This game's over. They get
Skewmon
burned.
finds his
Alright,
mark.
1-1.
Getting chased out as well.
1-1, you'll have to see it.
With Drake alongside it.
The series is
G2
warming up.
take
It's ramping up a bit.
total control of the-
I think G2 outscale way too hard with Victor Sivir. They're going to be 2 levels up in mid after this Baron. A very disappointing way for KC to lose the game, but mistakes happen. So far, the team fight scaling has won both games. Now I understand why G2 won 1-2 the Victor. Now I get it.
TB flank, but they'll see it. G2 turn with the on the hunt. Broken blade with the path maker. Bring the cyclone onto a couple of his
Caps
teammates.
has stopwatch,
Target's coming
like,
in as well.
he's
The boss
never
already
gonna
goes
die.
Yike. And Summit will die on the back line, but G2
Victor.
Likely to hit the floor as well. Pulled out
Caps
with the
might die to the tower,
G2 still
actually.
chasing. Caps has to use the stopwatch to drop the tower aggro.
Alright, GG. Okay, the series is cooking.
Going to 1-1.
I think both teams know what's winning the game now.
From the
1-1.
LEC Summer Playoffs, G2 and KC neck and neck after 2. Hopefully we go all 5.
Deathless. 2 games.
Okay, so KC's blue. KC chose blue, so G2, yes, staying on the red side. Talia ban forces a 0 ban, but they banned Varus, so now Pantheon's guaranteed open. Trundle ban, so there's Pantheon Azir, which I think giving Azir is completely fucking reportable. Unless they have Ziggs Maokai ready. There is a few answers left. They ban the Azir. Okay, so Yike could first pick Pantheon. But I wonder if Skewmon drops a Maokai game into it. Oh, Ezreal Jarvan, they deny the mobility champ. So mobility gone, mobility gone, mobility gone. They could do Kalista for mobility. What else has a dash that's an 80 carry that's still in, that's playable here?
Locked in for G2.
Yeah, it's Rakan is out. There's Lucian Brown, or there's Lucian Brown runs into Bard though. This is tricky. It's Lucian Brown, Kalista, Renata, but both run into Karma and Bard. Nico Prio is so low as well. It's Lucian Brown, right? Lucian Nami, Ezreal. You gotta go Ezreal Karma. You gotta go Ezreal Karma, or Ezreal Bard. You gotta do it.
Really
I wonder if there's a mid that they like, actually, like Galio. And they drop support, but I think there's Karma, there's Bard. If there's one more, you can do it, but I don't know what the other one is. Alright, G2's quite strong right now. I mean, champs like... the thing is, bot lane is the main character of the game now. So like Scions and Galios are great for both sides. Like, you don't want to play Lucian, Nami, Jace, for example, so now they can't play Jace top IMO. What does G2 ban? Could ban like Ahri or something. Ambessa, yeah. Ambessa, Scream, Scion. I think KC should definitely ban Scion. I think Aatrox is a good ban as well for G2. Are they going to go Camille Galio? No way they go Camille Galio. Impossible. Aatrox Renekton could be another bruiser ban for Scion. Depends what they're blinding. I presume they're blinding top. Yeah, they're definitely going Scion, I think. What happens if they ban Scion? What are you going to pick? They ban Yasuo. Which makes me think they want to play Gnar, so they're fine giving them Scion. And if they don't pick top, then they can take Gnar themselves. But would you really play Yasuo with Ezreal Karma? I don't think you would. Oh, they go for Ryze on 4, I'm surprised. I thought they would either take away Galio or pick Scion. They're gonna do the Galio Camille. I think they're gonna do Galio Camille. Do you pick Camille against BB? What happens if he plays like Warwick? These drafts went the way that I didn't expect. I think that Caps might gap really hard this game. There is a little bit of Pantheon value, not a lot. How much can G2 cook in bot lane? Lucian plus Nami, smiley face. Alright, I hope we go 5 games tonight. KC got the Wombo combo. And this matchup for Galio can be freaky in the early game.
I mean, I can't say where winning 1 best of 5 would get you in, because that can still happen as Labrov trading onto Kalista.
Labrov a bit too aggressive, maybe.
Side of that at all. Labrov down to
maybe a bit too aggressive.
The heal was used alongside the barrier.
Nice Q by Hansama. Bot winning, mid winning. Too early pressure. Yeah, G2 still have heal and barrier, and they have potion picking. And KC's on a tower, but look at Pantheon. Look at Yike, his whole game is deciding on this. He's gonna walk into bot, see that Jarvan started here, there's no camps, and now he's gonna gank them from behind. And if this works, this is game winning.
Targamas using the ebb and flow there for a bit of healing. There's the summoner spell out of Labrov for that heal. Yike going in, look for the extra movement speed here.
It's not gonna work, is it? Oh no, it's a horror. Look at his... All his top camps are up. All of them. Oh, brother. He's gonna lose 1 camp only. But it stops his level 4 for a while. And it means he might get double crabbed as well.
Makes it a little bit trickier for the G2 to be
And Ezreal, the wave is slow pushing into him, I think. Karma lost her flash. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal, though. The rats had... My god, the rats. See, there's the double crab. And now Jarvan can pay a visit to bot, or he could base and go Krugs and clear back down. And pay a visit to bot lane. Pink that bush is quite sus already. KC sniffs it.
Both flashes.
I mean, they should be aware that something's happening. Targamas flashes away. Kalista will dash, relentlessly pursuing his way
no flashes bot, so he's paid the visit, he's returned the favor. And now he can go to Gromp and clear up, or he can base and go to Gromp and clear up.
Trade, and you were just saying before, well,
down even, it's probably better. Since they're swapping or not. As long as Karma doesn't flash to this Pantheon flash W, and they wait for Jarvan to come bot, G2's in a great spot. But if they walk up here and die, big problem.
If you're G2,
oh, they saw him.
You can have Hans step a little bit further forward. He's still got Arcane
Shield. G2's in an insane spot right now.
Doesn't have a ward in his
like, I'll tell you why. Number 1, Pantheon just showed bot and he's being spam pinged. Number 2, Jarvan has camps into bot to clear to. Number 3, Jarvan is actually a full level up on Pantheon. Number 4, they have perma mid push. And number 5, there's no sums here. So if G2 just play really hard into bot right now, they get a free Drake, or they get a dive. And BB just plays the weak side. It's a very strong position for G2. He's going to ward the Drake, and they're going to see that he's on it. But there's nothing they can do about it, because Yike is level 4. 32 CS at minute 6 is a horror. Now Skewon can do Drake, Gromp Wolves, back to bot, and he can dive the Wolf if he wants. Crazy good start for G2. Oh my god, crab spawned here as well? What? Wait, this Jarvan is completely broken. They could just push bot here and swap. And Jarvan clears his bot camp's bases and runs top. They should just swap here, G2, shouldn't they? And they just accelerate the game. Oh, it's a perfect swap timing because they have top push too. It's only a 600 gold lead, but the map state is crazy for G2. Look at this. Now he finishes Grump Wolves, he bases, he buys Tunneler, pinks, opens top, his Raptors, Krugs respawn. Grub spawn, Yorick catches bot, Lucian still has to push in base, they'll base and be late to top. And Caps is just pushing. If Caps can base right now, it's crazy for the Grubs. Because Galio's stuck. That's a cocky base place. So there it is. There's the Jarvan, 2 camps base, 2 top camps are up, Ryze bases, opens mid, Ryze buys items. They have 1, 2, 3 pinks. Yorick's pushing, Ezreal's pushing, Ryze is pushing, 3 camps and Grubs. Like, this game is a horror for KC. I kind of like what KC have done. They put their bot lane mid to solve it. But let's see if it works. I don't think it works. Because now Ezreal can come here and Ryze can go top later. Nami flashes in 5 seconds. They need to push this wave and start probably. So now the fight starts. G2 is in a bit of a better spot, but it just depends. If they win this fight here, KC, everything is completely wiped from the scoreboard and the game's back to normal.
Into taunt combination. KC trying to play this on multiple angles. They jump in onto Skewmon.
Well, Skewmon walked up and died. And the whole sequence is butchered now, and they'll get 2 Grubs KC and they're fine again. Wow, he just insta-died. All of that work from G2 now doesn't really mean anything. That was a very bad fight by Skewmon.
It's a little bit tricky for him to escape such a situation. Kalista Targamas here, standing on the back side of the bush, but it hit with a Mantrid in a flame, and that's quite a bit of damage. Grand Starfall coming out of the bomb with an early flash.
Fantastic ult by Yike. Amazing ult. So they solved the Grubs conundrum, they fixed bot lane. Mid is still a bit tricky, but great play by KC. Skewmon mistake and this ult was good. What happened to the Poby hype? It's still there, it's just they haven't played for 3 weeks, so it's kind of hard to keep the hype going. Well, I guess G2's best bet now is just to click Dragon. The problem is, I mean, the good news is KC has no sums on Nami. The bad news is Ezreal is on a bit of an item disadvantage, but I think KC needs to be aware of the fact that they're going to go Drake. Yike probably has Sun or Sky in base. I wonder if Yike just bases here and opens back to Krugs and then fights the Drake. Would be good. Top lane is just so irrelevant this game. TP to the Drake by Caps, Roa Spike.
So you have to just be so cognizant.
Targamas has to be the target right now. Oh, Kalist, what did he just do? Wait, what did he just walk up and just get Karma W? What? What? I thought they were going to go on Nami there, but Lucian was rooted. That Ryze ult is shorter than my career.
It's more just to try and gate G2 off from this mid lane wave. One plate will go over to Vladdy.
Oh my god, they think Pantheon has no flash? Why are they doing this? I think they thought Pantheon had no flash there. That's 100% weird as fuck if they think Pantheon has flash. They probably thought he flashed on the top play with his ult. That Lucian death is really big because it was a good timing for KC to fight because Pantheon was on a mega spike compared to Jarvan. Like, look at their items. And it was second Drake, which is pretty free for KC to take away. Alright, Jarvan has Sun or Sky now. Welcome to the game. Caps has no flash. Pantheon ult's quite deadly on the Ryze. Kalist is just limit testing, he'll carry this game, said Neil681 in the Caedrel chat. He's just limit testing. Let's give them a free Drake and a free kill and see if the game's more fun. Kappa Chungus. BB's been very stable this game. Herald Force here from KC is strong. Caps has no TP yet, but they have good vision. But Yike has no flash, so he doesn't want to start it yet. I think they really want to wait for Pantheon flash. God, the Ryze is going to turn into a very big problem for KC. Caps is just sitting there with his Rod of Ages in his tier in an even game state, just waiting and waiting and waiting. Like, imagine they put Ryze at 2 items into Gnar. He's gonna annihilate him. They could give First Blood Tower here to Ryze and drop the Herald, but it looks like they're just giving it. Oh, they got First Blood Tower top and they get Soul Point. So this is why G2 didn't fight Herald. They used all their tempo to go bot, and while they were finishing Herald, they base to open. They get 2 good wards, they get bot push, and they start the Drake bomb. G2 is playing a very controlled, scaling, chill game. They've given, like, think about it from KC's POV, right? They have Pantheon Galio, and nothing's happening.
I agree with that.
Good game plan from G2 though. Good execution so far. Happy little accidents, but I really think if Kalist didn't make that mistake, it would be a much different game on the Drakes, which would make the game a lot less stressful for KC to play, because being on a Dragon timer is so stressful.
Won't quite be enough to kill the morning.
Right,
Mist going wide there. Kana kills off the maiden.
BB gets bot tier 1 here. They don't have to do anything, G2. They could
Lane
try and fight a bit, but...
Oh,
Kalist, be careful.
Vladdy here as well. Arcane shift away from Hansama. Does still have the flash and has to use it.
So bot tier 1 will die, BB will get it. He can base and TP mid if he wants, if they overforce. Caps could ult as well. I think they can defend this.
Hans isn't here for wave clip. Herald will smash into mid lane turret. Can they take the full thing? Flash forward again.
Good flash away from LeBron there, right?
Pantheon no flash. I think that's not worth trading. Against Jarvan, it's not really worth trading, I think. He has no flash for Dragon now, right? So imagine a soul fight where Skewmon just like walks up, flash holds Pantheon, EQs out and finishes Drake or some shit. I don't know, it's a bit sketchy. Good reaction from Labrov though. It's another game where G2 have an 800 gold lead, but KC is in a freaky position. Time is just their worst enemy. Rod of Age is almost finished. 2-item Yorick inbound, Muramana Ezreal. Needs something to happen. I remember there was a period last year where Ezreal was meta and Hansama just didn't play it. And then he spammed like 80 games in solo queue and then he started playing it a lot. And then Elk rocked up at Worlds and the thing happened. See what I mean? Ryze matches the Gnar on side, look at this.
Does still have the flash and will walk away in the
This is before Roa proc.
Another good culling from Kalist in the mid lane.
It's super hard.
Just sneak it
Does
away.
Caps kill Kana here? Just fucking burst him as he face checks. Now KC, it's like nice and natural here if you had one of the Drakes to just force an Atakan. You go to that Atakan, you lose the game.
Reasons which are beyond me.
Unless they instantly one-shot it and get the Dragon in time, but I don't know if you can.
They've been available, as you said though, not so easy to do that this time. We might see a genuine
could be losing a soul if you force this.
Or
the timing is rough. It's 50 seconds on soul. I don't know what this call from KC is. This could be losing the game or giving them a small advantage. Because Yike has no flash, right? Like, I'm not sure what happens if you're trying to disengage here. The damage is terrible.
Heal has to be popped by
I think G2 should send it on the Pantheon if they can get good position. Or they could just reset it and run to Drake.
Go about its business. Charge out one more of those AoEs. Now gets pulled back towards the pit, and now you can restart it and pull it to where you want it to be.
Kalist is so low.
Look at the HP here on KC. They're quite low from tanking this. I think G2 think, all right, we can get the Atakan low.
Kana's getting mega though. This is a bit better for KC. The healing's good.
You have to step back a little bit. BB forced back in the lane as well.
Nice Ezreal ult. Really nice Ezreal ult. I'm surprised G2's not sending it to Dragon. Oh, KC's gonna run to Dragon and give them the Atakan. What the fuck? Oh no, they're coming! What the fuck? Oh, he lost the smite fight. Now they can't run to Dragon. Oh god, it's all over the place. Now they can't get the Dragon. I think BB can just TP behind them if he wants. Or he could just chase them. Flash ult. Flash root. Kana gets tethered. Dead. Flash ult. One shot. It's over. That's it. They got the Atakan. What just happened? KC tried to force an Atakan fight because they're getting outscaled to bring G2 away from the Dragon. G2 matched them and pushed them off. Then KC waited to get Mega, pushed them off. Then they ran to Drake, gave G2 the Atakan. Then they realized we can't give them the Atakan and fought the Atakan. Then they lost the Atakan fight and got chased and lost the Dragon too. Like, what the fuck? I think G2 played it well. It's just, I think they were a bit surprised here. Like, Hansama's like, what the fuck? They're ulting on me? What? I thought they were going to Drake. And then he just kind of stands there queuing them.
And I think the really big difference here is that you're starting the fight with your Pantheon at half HP. He tanked the Atacant a little bit too much. The shovel comes down, and the Dunk Master
Maybe they thought G2 had Rise ult to get the Drake in time? Nah, I think that maybe they thought that Rise and Yorick had TP or something and they had to fight, or I'm not sure. Looks like someone said go Drake and someone said no, fight Atacant. And that conversation happened in 3 seconds, and by the time they came back they already lost their position. But that's what Tabe said, man. EU needs better decision making. You saw it right there. The decision making just tough, isn't it? You gotta make that call. At least then you can take an even fight. Now it's just horrible. You're 4k down, they have Cloud Soul, Atacant, Rise is 2 levels up. I mean, if you Pantheon ult in here and steal a Baron, you might win the game if you can fight Elder after. They have 2 blue orbs, but one is a bit too far. It's gone. It's gone. They did Baron without Smite. It just came up now. Oh, we're flash rooting Nami, and we're Rise ulting, and you're dead. G2 just looks so much more coordinated. I think that KC Kalis mistake, G2 just punished it and just kept the game in control from that point onwards. Do you think KC subs in Niski? Depends, I think, on the voice comms. I wonder if Vladdy's like doing a bit of voice comms that are making calls go back and forth, they might sub him in, because Niski's quite decisive, but you would sacrifice a pretty strong lane phase. I think they might put Niski in, you know. They've been scrimming with Niski, full scrim blocks, they've just been losing more with him. But if you need decisiveness, I think Niski can give that. I just think he's going to lose lane a bit. From the outside, I don't think Vladdy should be subbed out, because I don't think it's on him to do things. He's Galio. He follows your calls, he dives where you have pressure. And he gets pushed in a little bit. But if it's from a comms perspective, I think if he gets subbed out, it's in that regard. G2 picked good scaling, good lanes, and they were very good at being on objectives early. BB's quite tanky, but he's probably dead. They can Rise ult out here.
Pushing through that bot side. Hero's entrance still available for KC if they want to go for more. As you say, TP
I think they should Rise ult out.
Looking for the flank play here.
But Caps is not doing it. He wants to fight.
Who has the Mega Gnar? Hansama dives onto Kalis, eats the Carling, misses mystic shots. Targamas forced away.
Caps is getting chain CC'd.
Oh,
nice flash by Yike.
But Caps goes down, Vladdy surviving for an absolute age. Escumon looks for the engage, dodges away from the taunt, gets the knockup with a flag and drag.
Hansama could play this, you know, he's quite strong. I think he's 3 items, right? He ulted it, look at his Cloud Soul move speed. Yike has no flash. Ezreal cleans here if he gets lethal tempo stack. He's missing everything. Oh, I think he should have killed Pantheon. Oh, Hansama! Igavi! Oh, clean. Okay. Got it done in the end. Got it done in the end. Was a bit sketchy at first. He sees him on the pink now. Could kill him, I think. Now he has Mega. Now can't kill him. TP from BB and GG. That's game, I think. Yeah. Good game from G2. Poor game from KC, I think. G2 were just punishing mistakes and kind of chilling.
For the first time in the series, will take a lead. They are 1 win away from Madrid.
1 win from Worlds. 1 win from Worlds. They're calm, they're collected, they scale, they team fight, they stack Drakes. No problem, no issue, no worries. Okay, so G2's blue. I think G2 on blue obviously can target ban a little bit more. Talia Azir is probably a trade that happens. They ban Ambessa, which makes me think they're probably first picking Sion if they ban Talia next. They're for sure gonna go for some fucking freaky ass Sion draft now that Nar's out. Trundle ban as well makes me think it's Sion even more. Or like Sion Prio goes higher. You could ban Talia now, force the Azir ban and take Sion. And then deal? Is that it? Is that what happens here? I think G2 is a big Sion team. I'm surprised they haven't played it earlier. Unless they've got some kind of plan here, G2. Okay, there's Talia. I wonder if KC leaves Azir open and plays some Ziggs Maokai into it. I'm still waiting for someone to do that. Because then they can get, yeah, they could do Yunara, Maokai, all that good stuff. At least they could trade Yunara Sion if they ban Azir. Oh, they left Azir open. Oh, they could play Azir and then they could go Yunara Maokai Yon. But they take the Yunara. G2 don't fall into the Azir. So KC can take Azir here. They know the Yon's coming because both sides want to play Yon into Azir. Do you take Azir Maokai? Is that the play? Jarvan's down. Yeah, so now you get Yone and what? I guess you could do Sejuani Yone. Or you could do something that cooks the Maokai in jungle. Could do Ahri Vi as well, but I don't like it. This is actually a similar draft to what Lost Ratones had in the finals, game 3. They take the Ziggs and... Ooh, I don't know what you're going to do with the Ziggs though. What are you going to pair it with? Jace? Don't like it.
For Caps in the mid lane,
Ziggs for Caps, but what jungler?
Outside of some random switch of
Nocturne?
into top lane or something like that. We've seen
Camille is impossible to pick. Jarvan is out. Vi kind of works, but I don't know if I like Vi. I don't know what you pick actually. Oh, they take a Scion here. Okay. So drop jungle. KC could just match top here and take Renekton. Or they could take Cassante's out, right?
It seems to work.
Yeah, I think Renekton's maybe their best bet unless they want to drop top and just pick Jhin here. Or is there another AD carry I'm missing? So I mean G2 could ban Renekton. They could ban like Renekton Gwen if they want to cover the Scion a bit. And KC for bans, I think the only junglers they really have are like Nocturne. There's a Nocturne ban. I think Bard is also really strong for both comps right now because they're both kind of playing semi-poke. I think Bard is really powerful. So if I'm G2, I'm very conscious of Gwen, Renekton, Bard, and maybe Jace. We take away Aatrox. I don't really care about Aatrox that much. I think if G2 get like Mundo Bard 4-5, I think the game is fucked for KC. Like, definitely Bard value is higher for G2. They take away the Vi, sure. It's like a filler pick for their comp. I mean, if you're blinding Bard, what do you need to ban? Do you need to ban Rakan's out, Alistar's out, Rel's out, Karma's out, Nota? I think you're fine, right? Unless you need to ban... Thresh is useless. I think if you just ban a top here, you're fine. Or Pyke maybe is a good ban, actually. If you want to blind Bard. Because Targamas is a big Pyke player. Shin Pyke could play the game. They ban the Bard. Okay, they don't want to pick it. They're scared of them taking it on 4. I mean, I think that G2 could easily blind like a Lulu here. I'm just worried that they're getting outranged. Yeah, top here you've got Gwen, Renekton, Jace, all pretty easy. I think Renekton and Jace I like a lot more than Gwen. And I think Renekton of the two I would choose myself because you don't need more range. I think you need more beefy. They go for the Jace. Okay, they want more range. Holy shit. That's a lot of range. So now, the thing with this is, I think Maokai needs to now build full tank, because otherwise it's a horror. What do you do with G2 here? I don't really know. I think Mundo Jungle is the best. But support, I don't like Lulu. Nico's out, right? Yeah, Nico's out. Braum. I think Pyke is the best pick now for KC. Like, you can't blind, you can't pick Leona on 5 here. You're just gonna get fisted in lane. You can't play a range support because it doesn't work. I think you kind of have to go Pyke, don't you? Ooh, Volibear. Wait. Volibear jungle. What the fuck? Okay, they cooked. I still think it's a Pyke game. Oh, they're gonna go Maokai support or what? I don't know about Maokai support, brother. Unless Volibear hard counters Maokai, I don't know if you should put that in support. Ooh, I don't like this Maokai support. I feel like bot lane is fucked. I don't like this. I think G2 wins here. I think mid isolation is whatever. Volibear jungle is very strong early. And is Kobe's main champ. And top will win for KC in isolation. But I will say, Volibear Scion into Jace. Jace can die very quick. Level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6. The Volibear comes in, that Jace is dead. I like what G2's cooked, you know. I really think that Volibear is a very good champ. And I think Volibear's job this game is to put Jace behind. Why are they late invading bots? Because they're brown. But I don't know if you're winning this in the long run. But now you're kind of forced into doing it. Okay, he's gonna back off and go to his Raptor. Caps on Ziggs is a weird, like, feeling. Like, normally this is like a Yappa pick, but Caps is doing it. So I think bot matchup is great for G2, and it doesn't surprise me that Yike is pathing away, because he needs a Krabby Patty, and he ain't getting one from bot lane. Because bot 3v3 is a nightmare. Volibear Brown sounds fucking OP into Maokai early.
Entirely different thing as Kalista and Targamas trade into Labrov and Hans Summer. There's the heal early. They're looking for that win.
Kamehameha? No, it doesn't have it. The fucking, what is it called? The root. What is the name of that spell? Fuck, I always forget what the one is that they said. The Kamiyamama. Is it that one? Yeah, it's the Slurkle. That's it. Volibear. Oh, he's gonna find Sedge here. But Sedge is gonna find him first.
They're looking for Kana, but both the junglers will meet up. Broken Blade getting traded on here.
But Volibear owns the Sejuani early.
Losing the trades to the Volibear, just like we talked about. Kana now needs to run.
Jace, no flash. Already crazy good. He could turn here with QE flash if he wants. Yeah, he's dead. Jace dead.
They might turn back onto Kana. They know he's got no flash. The volley with the Chase flash forward for the stun and
the Volibear is just to punish the Jace.
on the board early.
And now Kana, no matter how good of a Jace he is, this Volibear is gonna live in his lane. Ooh, and they're swapping into the Jace as well. Does he get the base off? He does, right? And now they swap into the Jace.
The reset actually coming out from Hans
This draft is the anti-Jace draft. The problem they have is they need to come bot with Jace because of the freeze, right? Volibear is going to cycle bot camps, and he can easily repeat gank bot. So I would love KC to help break the freeze if it's held, because otherwise I'm scared the Jace just dies again. But looks like Maokai's opening top. Isn't it better for Maokai to open bot and spellbook a TP and help the Jace? Or is Sejuani enough? Like here, if Volibear went like this, isn't Jace dead? Okay, grab is dead. You see Sejuani taking the pink. He's gonna go to our top camps. Is top wave pushing out? Because if it is while they're on Drake here, this might be a bit freaky for KC bot lane. They need to blow this wave quick. I like that Labrov pulls the sapling. Breaks the trap. Okay, how are you breaking this top? They have to send it onto maybe Maokai here. Lost the cannon. But he's crashing the wave. All good.
Isn't that arguably worse? Because it's just so tantalizingly
all good for KC.
Please let me auto this minion. The Drake though taken by
Maybe they need to base
KC,
and
knowing there was
though.
investment in the top side by G2, so they do get themselves on the board in terms of D, but Jin, who can do damage, even though I know a lot of you think he can't. Super slow there onto Targamas. They go for Kalista. There's the stun immediately. Cleanses and gets the heal from Targamas as well. The root coming out from the tree. Dodges away from the stun.
Sejuani's here though, but they don't know where Volibear is. Volibear could be in lane there. And even though Sejuani's top,
and again, just look, they get to choose
where Volibear kills them.
Look, we're gonna hold your lanes up.
Chase flash still not up. Sion ult up. They have a window here, but it looks like they're not gonna go for it. Sion's facing. I guess they can ult back to lane. It is what it is. I'm surprised Skimon hasn't doubled down on the Jace. But maybe he thinks he can just leave the Sion now after one kill to just play the game. So it's Cosmic Drive Volibear.
Than it was before in some methods where it really was.
Oh, nice smite by Skimon.
That's really what you
He saw the Jin W.
Yike could go for it.
Yeah, Skimon used the smite here, and Yike knows. Oh!
Nice yoink by Yike at least to get one.
In mid and bot lane
Feels like G2 slowly winning, but the good news is they only have one Drake. Mods lock in, please. This chat is getting wild. I like that he preemptively puts the W down because it has a cast time. Gives him space to be able to poke.
Good DPS. Now the Ziggs does need to actually
Caps up 10 CS, 300 gold, chilling. DB's up in gold with the kill, chilling. He's literally TPing underneath the enemy top tier 1. He's that much of a give a fuck. And yeah, Hansama has his first item.
Keep an eye on that.
Skimon's up in XP as well. They're doing a pretty good early game here, G2, I would say. Chase TP's top, Drake in 10. G2's timing is pretty good, a little late, but they probably stayed for their items. A bit disconnected as well, because Yunara needs to catch bot. As long as Cap doesn't get shuffled here, I think G2 can retake bot side pretty easily. BB's moving down with Sion ult, he's taking over mid with Shift. Jin doesn't have an item. I think KC should just leave this. It's bad for KC because what they've essentially done is they've made their Jace recall and run out bot side to contest Drake. Then by the time he's gotten here, they said, let's not fight Drake. And now they're arriving at top at the same time, despite not fighting Drake. If they stayed top with Jace, they could have maybe pushed and gotten a plate.
Fights very effectively, and we're also in the point of power for the Volibear.
Yeah, I think G2's just going to win this game. Unless KC can break this game somehow. But they're kind of just losing everywhere. See what I mean? The bot matchup is completely unplayable. The top matchup's unplayable after the Volibear gank, and mid is just a farm fest. Hola!
Time for a Stormbringer. Doesn't even need
It's so done.
the flash instead.
So done. I like G2's drafts the last couple of games.
Unstoppable onslaught coming out. Decimating smash.
It's very funny how they adapted.
Still going to be slow. Flash
Q.
Countered with a
Auto
flash
attack.
of his own.
Oh, he doesn't go for it.
Kana.
It's very funny how G2 adapted. In game 1 they played heavy, like, early to mid-game playmaking, and then from that point onwards they just played scaling, teamfight, stability. I think G2's... This is definitely their best game by far. Caedrel was right, 3-1 G2. Yep, I told you the hate watchers today are just losing. Today is just the day. God, looking at Jin's items is just sad. Now, I actually think it's very fun because KC losing means they play against Vitality, who I think they lost to or almost lost to, which is probably a really good matchup actually. I think KC Vitality is a solid matchup. I also think Fnatic versus GX or Koi versus GX is a good matchup too. So this playoffs matchups are going to be pretty stacked for ACI. Tomorrow is KC versus tomorrow's Koi versus Fnatic at the same time. I know that series is going to have 400 kills. It's going to break records in kills, I can feel it. Like today was like the clean snowball League of Legends. Tomorrow is the fucking gulag fistfight League of Legends. Tomorrow is where it's at. Oh, he tried to flash in front of Sejuani Q, but he tagged it at least. G2 is
Hans Summer here as well. The curtains have opened. The wave not played out. Rift Tower coming down.
Top tier 2 is dead. They have 6W, right?
Well,
Collector Jin
take on Vitality if they lose
at minute 16 is Sag.
Then you're down to the lower side of the bracket. One loss knocks you out. Oh, Alt. Hans Summer
what the fuck? He did the thing on Sion where you can bounce off walls. It's actually not a bug. You can bounce off walls on Sion ult. I'm pretty sure it's a feature.
I mean, most of the players on the Rift are playing League of Legends.
I've seen Baus do it. Wow, they're just moving around the map as 4 men. Sion's catching side waves. They're dropping a bit of waves, but they're just grouping for towers.
17 minutes. There's a Drake for G2 if they want it, but they want to just keep pushing
forward. Blocks this.
Nature's Grass coming out will clip Caps.
Caps gets flashed on. He has flash though, so I think he's fine.
They just don't have the damage to get onto him. Caps survives through it.
TP from BB. Can we get a replay of the Sion drift? What the fuck? I think your best bet was play Maokai jungle, pick Pyke, and then just match them across the map. But yeah, I think picking Maokai support, Sejuani jungle is just GG. That's the worst jungle support ever into Braum. Hey, where's the drifting replay? I don't want this replay. This replay sucks. Hey! This one is just KC dying. I want to see the BB drift. Yeah, G2 have been rotating around the map really well. Now they can use their team comp to like push top, move mid, push mid, move bot. Volibear is split pushing for some reason, and then get a bot tier 2 maybe. I don't know if they can get bot tier 2 though. I don't know if they can just walk up and take a bot tier 2. Feels a bit scary for G2. I think KC should pull the trigger maybe, if they see a good angle.
KC trying to defend Vladdy.
Maybe Caps TP top, I don't know. I think losing top tier 1 objective bounty sucks. I think maybe they have to get top tier 1 base on Azir, TP here and just send it. But it looks like they're not doing it. They're just giving the tower. And they're just losing the game. Because Azir still didn't take the top tower. Oh, he's dead actually. Oh my god, they just die from it in the game.
KC lose 2 in the blink of an eye.
Wow, and they take mid tier 2 and they take bot tier 3. G2's macro when they're ahead is so good. They are so fucking good when they're ahead.
20 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it's KC Rage engage now, but it's too late. It's way too late.
Will there be an encore for KC or is the show over? Curtain call, Hans Summer flashes away. Vladdy stand up. Hans Summer.
It's so sad. Oh, he got him. What? Wait, how did he get him? Do we have Liandry's or what? Oh, the Bomba, the Comet, the Scorch.
Skewmon will be able to get away. Caps opens up onto Targamas.
I thought did he buy Liandry's on it? Oh, he did, yeah. I mean, they got a kill, KC. That's pretty good. G2 taking it easy. They got all outers and inners, but they're just waiting for the wake.
to his execution on the day.
Sometimes, if you're
Right
too
now,
far ahead
G2
in terms of
in
map control,
such a
or you have like
commanding
every
position.
tower, it
The
makes you
fortunate
tweak and you
thing
start
for
sieging
KC
tier 3s without
is
Baron,
it's
and then you
not
start
sole
fucking
for
dying.
G2 on this Cloud Drake. They
So
will get
G2's
it.
not falling into
KC
that
can't really challenge. They're trying to find things on
feels
the
good
other side of the
trap
map, which does
of
make
dopamine
sense.
addiction, where you're like fisting them on their
because they were
towers,
able to get
thinking,
that
oh my
Infernal
god, we
Drake
can
earlier
take their
due to
tower
the lane
easy and try and
swaps.
outplay the engage.
KC have bought themselves 5 minutes.
No, just click Dragon.
He's going to recall.
Now they're
He's
just
gonna
gonna
go
wait
the
for
extra
Baron and
wave.
play it.
G2 just
Get
denying
IE on
everything they
Yunara.
can out of the jungle now.
Take all their camps.
With Baron up.
Caps is calling, they might have wards behind
game
them.
3 we saw at points of this, right?
Because
in
Handsome
game
Flash
2
is
as
still
well, a little
down.
bit. Well, a very anemic
G2
Jhin
just
does not have
tweeted
something like the Infinity
a
Edge
picture of
just yet.
KC's team and quotes retweeted someone saying,
Okay
define
items on
ass.
counter as well, but it's not percent pen.
It's going to be
Alright, Baron's up.
given
It's
all
just
of
a matter
this
of time
gold
that
coming up
G2
towards
holds Baron control and clicks Dragon and takes it, or they hold Baron control, get a pick, and get Baron, or they start it in turn. They need to be a little careful. Azir does have decent items. Look at the XP of Vladdy. He's actually quite ahead of Caps, because Caps is grouping a lot for towers.
No tower here to save him. TP comes out. The smite from Yike for the slow.
They could
Skewmon
chase
on
them
the
down
chase.
here.
Flashes forward,
Kana's
looking for
cooked.
the fight, and Kana able to
Sion
escape,
ult.
but now
Oh.
will find him. Decimating smash for
Yeah,
follow-up.
that's
Yike
basically
flashing away
game,
out to
because they can
consult.
chase really easily.
Storm comes down
They get Baron,
upon
they get
his
Drake,
head.
they get Soul.
A Tempest.
Yeah, G2's definitely going KBBQ after this. Hansama's probably sitting on like 2k gold.
A world of hurt.
Okay, so G2 lock worlds. There's 2 spots left. KC, Koi, Fnatic, and maybe GX. Maybe, I don't think Vitality will do it. But maybe GX can pull it off. As you only get 3 spots, yeah. Bro, if you just missed Q flash on Braum, you're reported, but you hit your ult, so I'll allow it, you're unreported.
The minions, but Skewmon has the wave in the mid lane, looks for the stun onto Yike, does land it, curtains open from the Jhin.
Sion has no TP.
Ooh,
this is hurting a lot.
Unbreakable is up from Lebrov. Caps will take the last shot into a
Ooh, this is hurting a lot. They have to send it here, KC. Somehow, they have to TP in and send it everything now. They're so low. Oh, this is awkward, isn't it? Oh, Lord. I mean, they kind of had to. But now he's left by himself, and they don't get anything.
Not unhealthy enough.
They're 11k down, right? So
knocked up with a decimating smash. Skewmon already on the Drake here. Oh, broken blade!
No, what hit him? Well, I mean,
it's nice to see G2 at Worlds.
Sion.
Caps is back again.
BB, we said, oh, you know,
all the hopes are going to be on Caps' shoulders again. And we're going to lose to NA. Not this time, suckers. You're getting fucked. Not this time. You might beat us at last year. You might beat us at MSI. But not this time, friend. Not this time. Now all we need tomorrow is Fnatic to lock Worlds, and then Faker to lock Worlds, and then we get Poby versus Faker. And then Caps can clap NA. Perfect storylines.
Ushering them forward towards the Nexus unstoppable.
Right, he did it again. He pinged off the wall.
He finds Vladdy, not with a knockup. Vladdy has to flash away. Yike towards the bottom side. Lebrov gonna get hit with Glacial Prism, but Mikhail's himself there. That has the cleanse effect. Qualification. KC.
Go on, bow special it.
Still have more opportunities after
bow
this.
Special.
Against Vitality.
BB.
Trying to get back to Madrid.
How are you not bow specialing?
KC still trying to defend.
The waves are coming in. It's time. You could bow special with both of them. Oh no, they could do volley Sion double bow special.
And Kalista and Vladdy were caught. The exhaust onto Vladdy stunned underneath the fountain. He's going to be healed up enough, but the Nexus is bare and open. There are 3 inevitabilities in the LEC. Death, taxes, and G2 making worlds. 9 of the last 10 as they take down KC.
Madrid,
G2 always gets there.
Is coming. They qualified for Worlds, they qualified for Madrid.
Strong team, looking strong.
G2 3-1 over the blue wall.
We'll see how they progress through
check. They nodded their heads, resettled themselves, dominated
through the playoffs and at Worlds, but I think they're very good at... You can see the control they have when they're ahead. They don't take big risks, they take small wins, small wins, small wins, small wins, small wins, shift here, shift there, small win. And it all adds up.
In some of the team fights, a few individual mistakes as well. Look back to game 3, the Atacom play. Starting it, running away, going back.
No greedy, no one getting caught. Everyone understands the game plan. It's just the step of getting ahead against the Eastern teams is where the struggle becomes a bit more real. And the pressure, right? When you're against T1 and you're ahead and you're trying to do Baron, and then all of a sudden, like, you skip a step and then Owner steals it, you lose the game. You know, the 2 things they need to figure out is getting a strong early game and not crumbling under pressure.
Which really has leveled up across the course of the year.
Against the old G2 jungler, Yike, who had a pretty good series himself, a couple of good smite steals. Did a good job, KC. They'll hang their heads for a moment, but then they have to reset and get ready for the rest of playoffs. For G2, a little bit of a break. They make it to Madrid, and we'll see who their opposition are, because currently the chase is on. You've got KC, MKOI, Fnatic playing up against MKOI tomorrow. Obviously going to be a great series. Really looking forward to that one. And I think actually
I'm not going to be doing LTA chat. I'm going to listen to the interview and then I'm going to G-sit.
Swept Fnatic.
And I'll be back tomorrow with LPL playoffs and LEC KOI versus Fnatic.
Top of their side, so it's like, G2 just the best, and Fnatic are kind of equivalent to KC. Are Fnatic worse than KC and MKOI? We'll find out tomorrow.
And I'm really glad that we do have
tomorrow LPL playoffs. I think is AL and
KC and G2 contesting with them. Gives us really comprehensive, really cool cinematic series upcoming.
Yeah, it really does. We're going to hand it over to Law, who is standing by with BB. Okay, take it away, Law.
Thank you so much, guys. Not only BB,
we're playing versus Weibo and Nip.
I
think I'm not going to be awake for the AL series, but I'll be awake for the test series probably.
Post-game check-in with Topfather. Thank you so much for joining me. How do you feel after this one?
Feel very great. Back to Worlds, back to where we belong.
We'll talk about Worlds a bit later, because I want to grill you
1,
on
2,
that
3,
a bit,
3, 2, 1. The password of the lobbies.
International events. First things first, Sion, last game into Jace. Maybe a risky champion? What makes you confident that you could pull this one off?
Yeah, I mean, Sion is like very mechanically, like you need a lot of mechanics to play this champ.
Sure.
And also kind of just picked Jace into it, which was a bit weird. But I felt very happy about that. I think the last draft, shout out to our coaching staff, was very good. I was very confident, guys. Come on, you know.
I mean, you're saying this. And it makes sense, because checking stats, you have 100% win rate on Sion this year. Who are you, and what did you do with the Broken Blade? I used to know.
MSI was rough, I'm not going to lie, but BB's definitely been getting better over the last few years.
Do I need to say anything more?
No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I want to know what they think about the Kled experiment in Game 1, though.
Nothing.
Maybe
exactly.
a bit too much cooking in the kitchen here, but yeah, right. No. For the memes, for the content. Wouldn't be a series for G2 if it wasn't for some content games. I was talking to Romain actually backstage, and for people who don't know this, BB is the one giving the pep talks to the team ahead of the series.
Motivational speaker,
every time,
captain.
as the captain he is.
Exactly.
What was the talk today?
I can't share it. You know, it's private information. Might get out somewhere.
He said we're going KBBQ if we win.
I will tell you, I motivate them. You know, you guys know it.
Yeah.
No, I usually think about what we need to do today. Also, keep in mind emotional level. Some say I have a very high emotional IQ. You guys don't know me personally, but the people who do, they say that. Especially a very dear person to me said this. So yeah, very, very, very happy with the pep talks.
All right.
I say speeches. I like it better.
Speeches. Okay, I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah.
Won't happen again.
I think the speech was good today. Okay. To be fair.
The speech sounded good. You guys won 3-1. That was pretty convincing.
Thank you.
We're talking about making it to Worlds. Actually, maybe you can help me on something, because at MSI, I know Caedrel had Tabe, Chovy, and Faker on his stream. Faker said that maybe we don't have the best generation of players. Chovy was saying that maybe we don't have the best draft. Tabe was saying that maybe we don't have the good enough discipline. I'm joking here because I can't believe my words saying this. But what do you think about all this? Is the region
I had
cooked?
to do some scouting to fix Europe.
The region is not cooked until it's cooked, you know? we always find out at the end of the year, but until then, as long as there's delusion, there's hope, is what people say. Why are you guys laughing?
As long as there is delusion, there is hope.
Lulu is the Solulu.
Bro, that just needs to be the story of Europe. In 100 years' time, that needs to be the summary of European League of Legends. They thought for 40 years they could do it. 40 years! Alright, chat. I'm a piece it. That was good. I like that ending. That was great.